Hello, and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of November 9th. I can't believe we're actually the second week of November already. Oh my goodness, it's going by so fast. Today, I was honored to be able to speak at a spiritual church in Florida, and of course, can't remember the name right now. Isn't that terrible? But anyway, hi. Hey, Danielle, Linda, and Yolanda. So glad to see you. Up and there's Cindy and Jean. Hold on, I must have breathed in funny. Woo. Anyway, hi, Gigi. Oh my goodness, I'm dying over here. All right, well. Welcome to Tarot Insights. I was just saying, hi Ari, I was so blessed to be able to do a sermon today for a church service in Florida online via Zoom. And if you go onto my website, cindygriffith.com, or not my website, my Facebook page, you'll see that I posted a blog that is actually the sermon that I gave. And so if you're interested in the sermon that I gave, you can go and read the blog. And it was wonderful. Anyway, the church service and the people were just lovely. Hi, Melinda and Elisa. Now we already got Ari and Jean. Janet, hi. All right, well, I guess we're ready to go. I have to say, not often, but sometimes when a card falls out of a deck, when I'm about to do a reading, I pay attention to it. At least I teach my students to, but sometimes I do if I feel it's important. And I just want to show you the card that I pulled today, and I got the Ace of Cups. Well, I didn't pull. It pulled itself. It fell out into the floor. I had to actually get out of my chair to go fetch it. And it just felt like what a beautiful way to start the energy this week. And so I'm going to put that on top, that Ace of Cups, because I feel like that energy can kind of override, right, what we have going on this week. So, all right. Hi, Marie. Glad you could join us. All right. So let's get started. Let's see what the energy is going to be like this week. Okay, so, well, we're going to put that Ace of Cups up there. All right, so the energy for Monday, that would be the 9th. What is the energy for Monday? Well, Monday we have Death upside down. You know what? I think I'm going to switch this. I'll put the cards up here, and I'll put these down here, and I'll put this to the side. So we have Death upside down. Now, Death upside down doesn't mean we're going to live forever on Monday, but it normally means that change or transition is not happening on Monday. And so I would say, first of all, I wouldn't expect to see a formal transition or acceptance of transition governmentally on Monday. And you may not need a psychic to tell you that. Oh, hi, David and Mary Beth. Glad you could join in. So anyway, but it also means we may just have trouble letting go of the past. We may have trouble letting go. And so I want you to be really gentle with yourself and gentle with others, especially when you want people to be in a different phase than you are, or make changes that you're struggling with, or to help you with changes. You just may find Monday's not a day to make major changes. And so also be gentle with yourself. Let's see what the energy is for Tuesday. So we put the cards up here instead. So what is the energy for Tuesday? Well, Tuesday we have the Three of Pentacles upside down. Now, the Three of Pentacles is again a card of not working together, not working body, mind, and spirit. One of the things I love about this card is we have these three characters, and we have the workman, and I think of that as kind of body, right? Our body is the workman for our soul. And then we have the architect and we have the priest. And so I feel that that's kind of like the architect's the mind and the priest is the soul. And so here we have body, mind, and spirit, so to speak, working together while it's upside down. And so I think we're going to find on Tuesday we're still not working together. Hi, Teresa, Chris, Jesse, and Jessica. All right. Thanks for joining us. So far, Monday and Tuesday, we do not have people working together. But remember this Ace of Cups, that's the overall energy. So even though people may be not working together, we still have this overall energy of love that is just kind of floating over us. Okay. Everybody saying hello to each other. I love when you see that. All right. So let's see what the energy is for Wednesday. When we look at Wednesday, what do we got going? We have the Two of Wands upside down. You know, get out of bed, but don't expect a lot of yourself this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Wednesday, we're looking at saying, you know, I'm having trouble with even my short-term goals. I'm having trouble figuring out how to match a shirt in my pants, you know? And so this week so far, we are definitely working with a restrictive energy. We have that loving energy, you know, so there's a part of us that feels really good and connected, but then there's the rest of the world that is just not playing along with the program. All righty, so let's see what we have for Thursday. Okay, what's the energy on Thursday? Oh, goodness, finally we get a shift. So Monday we have no change. Tuesday, not working body, mind, and spirit. People not working together. Wednesday is struggling with even short-term goals, but by the time we get to Thursday, I think you're going to see a couple of things. I think you're going to see a rise in the stock market. I think you're going to also see that there may be some movement towards having some stimulus programs. Doesn't mean we'll get them. Obviously, things don't work that fast, but there should be some moving together on stimulus programs. And I also feel that on Thursday, we're going to start feeling better about our role in the world, how we're interacting, and recognizing that in that oneness, how we are reacting is much more important than how everyone else is reacting, right? We have control over how we are reacting. And I think Thursday, we're going to feel a little better about how we're doing. Debbie, glad you could join us. So let's look at Friday. So when we look at what's the energy, let's get our cards over here. What's the energy for Friday? Oh, wonderful. You know, you may find Friday, the world has a little come to Jesus moment, you know. Friday, it seems like we get the support behind projects, not only both world projects, but country projects and our own projects. And so I'm just looking at Marta's commenting about my crystal pyramid. Anyway, so Friday seems like a day where people start getting behind and supporting what we want to do. So let's not stress ourselves out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It just seems like it's going to be hard to get things moving. But by the time we get to Thursday and Friday, the energy is much better. Let's look at Saturday. Okay, so Saturday. Gosh, I want to go all the way over here. All right, and we have the Hermit upside down. I think Saturday we're going to be really feeling like we can't listen to what everybody else is saying, la, 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 and we're doing much better at following our own guidance. I think Saturday we're going to be finding a lot of people are spewing a lot of stuff, and I think we're just going to go la, 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 la. Otherwise, it's going to make you crazy, right? So even though this card is upside down, I'm kind of giving you the heads up. Because this card means everybody's going to be trying to tell you what to do. Everybody's going to be trying to give their opinions. But you know what? That's the wonderful thing about getting some insight about the week ahead. You can say, I'm not falling for that. And so on Saturday, we may need to put a little extra effort into just la, la, la. I'm not listening to everybody. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Glad you could join us. We're on Sunday. So let's see what the energy is for Sunday. Okay. On Sunday, what is the energy on Sunday? Oh, I love it. This card looks god-awful, but it's great. When this card is right side up, it's not a good card, but it's upside down. I'm sorry to hear some of you are experiencing some troubles. I'm going to work over next week to try to figure out how to work a little better. Okay, so on Sunday, it's the opposite of feeling stabbed in the back. It's like all of the all of the swords fall out. And for some reason, I'm just feeling like red and blue, that there's a coming together. That there's a coming together. And so Sunday, I think that you may be hearing some announcements about things finally coming together. Okay, all right. Well, Jean, David, and Cindy, and Mary Beth, they're all having that stop and go problem. And again, I apologize about that. Let's review the week. So, Monday, things not changing. Tuesday, not working body, mind, and spirit. Wednesday, can't see the tree through the forest. But then once we hit Thursday, it switches. Thursday, we're feeling good about us and our choices. We're feeling we can be more active in our community. We feel that we're making a difference. Friday, we're feeling more supported, feeling more victorious. Saturday, we want to be careful about it, listening to all the pundits and what everybody else has to say. Sunday, we're feeling like things are coming together. We're starting to heal. And remember, the overall energy is this Ace of Cups. The overall energy is a loving energy. So even though the beginning of the week starts out a little wonky, by the end, I think we pull it together. I think as a country, we pull it together. And again, I think we should be seeing a little bit of a rise either in the stock market or something that's good financial news, especially around Thursday. Now, all of this is give or take. Some of the things you may relate to more than others. But let's see what the overall message is from my guide. So one moment. I don't know if you know the Three Musketeers, right? It's all for one and one for all. But there's actually four Musketeers in the Three Musketeers, which is kind of different, whole different story. Hi, Nina. Glad you could join us. So my guides were giving me the all for one, one for all. And each one of those Musketeers had their own strength. One was just strong and able to bowl through anything. One was a leader and could inspire. One was just darn handsome. No, that's not really. But one was kind of the one that could cajole and to make everybody feel good, And the other one was the heart and the heart and the conscience, And all of those reside within ourselves. We have all of those aspects. And when we allow ourselves in our fullness, allow ourselves to be kind of playful and fun once in a while, and allow ourselves to be the conscious, allow us to be the heart, allow us to bowl through it when we need to bowl through it, allow us to be the motivator. When we allow ourselves, even our darker side, and we all have it, if we allow ourselves to be cranky when we need to be cranky, when we allow ourselves, we are being all one, and we are coming with our wholeness, and we are much more able to accomplish what our soul sent us to do when we are in our wholeness, when we're in integrity with who we truly are. And all of that isn't always pretty, but we've got to allow, well, you don't have to do a darn thing, but when we want to really be empowered and get it done, we came with all of our traits, and they all serve a purpose. And even our stubbornness and even our crankiness, sometimes it's serving a purpose somewhere. It's asking us, or it's helping us to institute the changes and the moving forward that Spirit has in mind for us. And so, celebrate your cranky, celebrate your motivator, celebrate your heart, celebrate it all together, all for one, one for all. All right, guys, listen, we will see you next week. Tomorrow, just to give you some heads up, they should be, if all things go well in UPS land, another crystal reveal tomorrow afternoon. And then I think the next thing coming up, I think that's the next thing coming up is that reveal. So we'll see you soon. If we don't see you during the day when I do the reveals, we'll see you next Sunday. Blessings and good night.